it's kind of shocking, actually, like you're not quite ready for it.
Yeah.
And then it just happens. And, you were the one driving them here and there and with them in the morning and in the evening and going on holiday and doing all these things with them. And now it's just quiet. And figuring out how to navigate that for yourself and with your child is very important, because what you're talking about is the beginning of a process of negotiating an adult relationship with your child. So you're wanting them to move toward adulthood. And the college process is kind of the conduit to adulthood that happens in our culture. College is kind of our nesting period for becoming an adult, is one way to say it. Now, there are other ways to do that if you're not going to college, including these technical schools. You're in a technical school for 2 years, or you're following after someone and tracking someone and learning from them, as like being mentored by someone in a role as a mechanic or various other jobs. So there are lots of ways to do this. It doesn't have to just be college. Then, of course, there's also the junior college approach, where you go first to junior college and then on to college, which can have a lot of benefits as well. But I guess back to the original point, you can't really know what that feels like until you're there, but it's good to at least know it's coming. And for you as a couple, it's good to be planning ahead and thinking about getting ready for being empty nesters, because you can't, once that happens, then you really do have to pivot and figure out how to recraft a relationship with both your child and your partner. And so, like, for instance, when they go off to college, how often do you want to call them? Do you want to have a plan that you speak to them once a week? Who's going to call? Do you want to always be the one calling? Do you want them to plan to call? How do you navigate that? Same thing with holidays. Guess what? College students don't want to spend every holiday with their parents. We all
No.
want to go off with our friends and go on holiday with our friends, right? And
Yeah.
visit other people's homes and those sorts of things. That's another thing I would say. One of the ways to stay connected to your kids, which is important because they still need you, even though they may not realize it, they still do need you to be solid for them for a good long time, well into their 20s.